Alright, Shalom. It's the brother Shakar from Great Stone Lake Charles Count. Go back again with another quick little lesson, man. But before I do anything, I'm gonna start by saying, Call Halim Ma, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. It's all praise to the Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Atam Mashanaka Bala Hazakoyim Shah Yasharala. Let's give double honors to the elders of Israel, shout the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. You know, Wash Shalom, Ba'abla Baki Yashar Yasharala. Peace and love to the elect of Israel. Alright, what this video gonna be on is basically gonna go into design and sincere milk, man. Cause you know when you're first exposed to this truth, man, and you're first coming in, man, you gotta convert yourself, man. You know, you gotta do a big change, man. You know, you gotta do away with all those old deeds, you know, and so on and so forth, man. You gotta completely change, you know, who you are spiritually and physically, man. You know, it's a big change that you have to go through, man. You know, and another thing, when you come in, you're not gonna know everything, man. You know, you're not gonna have all the answers to everything, you know, cause shit, you're basically you're a babe, man. You know, you're a baby when you first come into this truth, man. You know, you're exposed to something new, and you can't just be diving off into shit like deep parables or things of that nature, man. You know, you gotta be built up, man. You know, but I'm gonna just hop straight into scripture though. All right, the first script I'm gonna pull. It says, let's select the brother. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9. You know, it says, "Whom shall he teach?" It says, it says, "Whom shall he teach knowledge?" All right, it says, this is Isaiah chapter 28, verse 9. It says, "Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast." So shit, you weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. So shit, you're basically likened to as a baby, man. You know, when a baby is first born, you know, he has to drink, you know, straight milk. You know, that's all they can intake at that time. You know, they can't process anything else. You know, they have to be they have to fill up on that milk first, man. You know. All right, it says, "For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, man." All right, so shit, you're gonna shit basically desire that sincere milk, man. You know, go back to verse 9. It says, "Weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast." So shit, you like I was saying, you're gonna have to build yourself up, man. You know, so you can get off that milk. You know. Cause you just think about it. A baby they don't have any teeth. So shit, how the hell can you expect a baby to eat like a big ass T-bone steak? You know, first off, it doesn't have its teeth. If he does have teeth, you know, the teeth are not strong, man. You know, so they gotta fuel up on that milk first, you know, and get themselves growing, you know. But it's a quick pre. This is hello, bear with me, brothers. All right, this is First Peter, chapter 2, verse 2. It says, "As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby." You know. So shit, it says desire that sincere milk, man. Like I was just saying, shit. You can't expect to just jump straight to that T-bone steak. You know, the heavy stuff in the scriptures, man. You know, you gotta fuel up on that milk first. You know, you gotta have that sound foundation. You know, you're not just gonna go shit. Let's say a brother first come around. He's not just gonna dive straight into shit, the proverbs. You know, all the mysteries. You feel me? That's incorporated in these scriptures, man. You know, he's not gonna know those things and or how to unlock those things, man. You know, you gotta build yourself up, man. You know, before you can intake those things, man. You know, like they're not gonna just right off the bat just understand Paul's writings. You know, you're not gonna understand it, man. It's all about design and sincere milk. You know, which you're able to handle at that specific time. You know. It's another pre. This is Matthew chapter 18, verse 3. It says, all right, I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "In the same time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" Now, it's asking the question. It said, "And Yahushua called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, and ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven." So shit, he's saying, you gotta be converted as little children, man. You know, when you first come in, you gotta hit that reset button, man. You know, you gotta put off as if you don't know anything, man. You know, you're gonna be doing a lot of shutting the fuck up. You know, you basically you're gonna be like a sponge, man. You're gonna soak up everything that you hear. You know, as far as all that milk, you're gonna soak all that up, man. You know, so in due time you'll be able to you know, to spew out the milk and you know, at a good rate, and then you'll be able to you know, dive into that big T-bone steak, man. Those deep sayings in the scriptures, man. You know. All right, this. I'm probably gonna end it off on these scriptures right here. All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 1. All right, this is Apostle Paul speaking, man. You know, it says, "And I, brethren, cannot speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Hamashiach." So shit, he was telling those younger brothers, man, I can't speak into you things of high knowledge, man. You know, cause shit, y'all haven't sold out. Y'all still are babes, man. You know, you know, still carnal. You know. It says even as unto babes in Hamashiach. So shit, they're fresh, man. You know, they have to desire that sincere milk first. All right. Verse 2, it says, "I have fed you with milk and not with meat, for hitherto you were not able to bear it, neither yet now are ye able." All right, it says, he fed them with milk. So like I was saying, you know, they wasn't able to bear that meat, man. You know, they wasn't able to digest that, you know, at that time, man. You know, you gotta grow, you know. So it says he fed them with milk, man. The light things, you know, as far as shit, knowing who you are, and things of that nature, man. All right. Let me see. Let me get. All right, I'm gonna end it off on this scripture. Right? So shit, when the brothers, when he's trying to build you up, you know, and get you ready to intake that those deep things, you know, what he's telling you, you have to take that and you gotta run with it, man. You gotta soak all that up, and you gotta apply that to your life, man, and how to conduct yourself, man. You know. And this, this is Proverbs chapter. I'm gonna close it out on this one right here. Chapter. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 17. It says, "Bow down thine ear, and hear the words of the wise, and apply thine heart unto my knowledge." So shit, when the brother is trying to build you up, man, shit, take it and run with it, and apply that to your everyday life, man. You know. The Lord willing, this was edifying. I can give all praises on and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakadash, that Tham Mashanaka Bala Zakoim, Shah Yasharala, Wa Shalom, Wa Abla Baki Yashar Yasharala. Shalom.